No, I don't believe that. At the end of the day, if you genuinely felt that, why did he, he admitted to it. He forfeited the $1 million.
Coach here at Mayweather Boxing Fitness Hollywood, and honestly, it's been disheartening to go through everything we've been going through. We haven't been getting paid fairly.
So I found out from a source, Floyd Money Mayweather can't leave Dubai because him and his sidekick, they had stole millions of jewelry last time they was out in Dubai.
Devin Haney has claimed that Floyd Mayweather is secretly broke and owes around $500 million, 0 cents. He says people don't really understand how Floyd works, but he saw it coming. According to Haney, Mayweather hides his money problems behind his fame, flashy lifestyle, and well-planned public image. He believes Floyd uses tricks and control to keep others fooled while dealing with serious financial issues behind the scenes.
He's just trolling. He's trolling. He's telling me he's trolling. So I'm like, nah, he's not trolling. He's not trolling. That's real. Like, it was just getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse.
What was your father saying throughout camp about that?
He was same thing. Like, we was both going back and forth. Like, it gonna happen? Like, we couldn't understand. We like, what? He wanted to start this now.
Damn.
Now, like, why all of a sudden he playing this crazy role now? Why do you think? On the outside looking in, what would you say?
I don't know, bro. Like, when I seen it, I knew it wasn't right.
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't right.
Floyd Mayweather's spending has become so out of control that even his own workers are not getting paid. Yet he still shows off by buying properties he can't take care of. This isn't just careless, it's disrespectful to the people who worked for him and are still waiting to be paid. Instead of handling important things like taxes, he keeps spending on flashy things just to look rich. His focus on appearances has made him ignore his real financial responsibilities.
This facility for a few years now, good since like 2018. It was great. This is my husband. He actually quit a really good job because he saw potential in this company, and they had promised him all this stuff. And they have put us through so much stress, mental stress, because, well, one, we've been trying to get married for a couple years now, and the fact that they haven't been able to pay him for like a year.
Months at a time,
It feels like a year, because even when they were able to pay, it's been like his credit. I'm sorry, I don't even know to bring up your credit, but like, he had better credit than I did. He had amazing credit, and all of a sudden, bills after bills piling up. Now we have to focus on trying to get his credit back up, and it's just all on me. And that's like, it's been so tough, because he's the type that's a provider, and I'm always wanting to help, but like, to see him like break down.
Floyd Mayweather's actions toward Devin Haney show how he uses people for his own gain. After acting like a mentor for years, he suddenly shared a short, edited sparring video that made Haney look bad, right before Haney's big fight with Ryan Garcia. The timing wasn't random, it felt like a planned move to hurt Haney while pretending to be honest. By sharing that clip, Floyd not only made Haney's training harder, but also showed his own insecurity. A real mentor builds someone up, but Floyd used trust to bring Haney down and stay in control.
Go through maybe like a rough moment, like the people around them kind of start changing and things. And I know, like you said, you waking up in the mansion, the Rolls Royce, of showing 30, 40 people around.
Yeah.
Has that part happened where it was like people around you kind of shifted? Or
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that necessarily. I think I just had to, cut the grass low, just, get a lot of unnecessary people that was just around me that just was around me, just, really wasn't really benefiting me in no kind of way. It's people that, I seen somebody say that I'm okay with being used, but just don't misuse me. So it was some people that was misusing me.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. I'm happy with where I'm at right now.
The falling out between Haney and Mayweather shows the petty side of Floyd's behavior. When he should have stayed private, Mayweather reportedly shared a sparring video of Haney getting outboxed by Gervonta Davis. That video somehow ended up with Ryan Garcia, who then used it to make fun of Haney online. It was a clear break of trust and showed a lack of respect and fairness.
Fellow American. Boxing legend Floyd Mayweather watched on as Davis appeared to dominate. So Haney has now issued a response on Twitter. Never did they post a chopped up edited video. 16-year-old and they're in there holding. My bet with AB pops. Andrew and Broner, I presume that means. We bet Andrew and Broner pops and he honoured it and paid. Ryan, we watched you quit and we will not, and we are not the same and never will be.
Devin Haney's strong words about Floyd weren't just angry reactions. They came from feeling betrayed over and over again. When he called Floyd a true hater and a miserable old man, it wasn't meant to insult, but to show the truth. Floyd's actions keep showing that he doesn't like seeing others succeed unless it's connected to him.
I heard he was real heavy the week of the fight. I heard something like 15 pounds. Don't know if it's true. He obviously didn't make the weight. Did Floyd tell him not to make the weight? You already spoke on it, my boy.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
So he don't make weight.
Floyd said he didn't.
He did not?
Floyd said he didn't.
He did not?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what he said. That's his word.
I mean, I seen him throw.
I seen it too.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna leave it.
The negative atmosphere Floyd Mayweather created left Devin Haney with no choice but to walk away. What began as a strong mentor-student relationship turned into a struggle filled with jealousy. Haney, who was once proud to train in Floyd's gym, had to step back because Floyd only supported him when it helped his own image. Mayweather's need to be part of every success story shows how fragile his ego really is.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Rich back with another one. Now, everybody is talking about how Floyd Mayweather is losing all his fighters. Gervonta Davis just put out a tweet saying that he stopped Shakur Stevenson from signing with Floyd because Floyd was setting him up for failure. Now, I'm a big Floyd Mayweather fan and supporter, and I love Tank. But, you know, a lot of times us fans don't really know what goes on behind the scenes, and if all this stuff they saying about Floyd Mayweather is true, it's sad because I feel like it take away from his career, his character as a person, because we see him in the ring, we see how head-driven he is, we see how confident he is, and we see how he's the greatest in the ring, but a lot of times that stuff don't be carrying on to different people's characters. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Y'all think Floyd just think about himself and don't really care about his fighters? Do you think everything that people are saying about Floyd is true, or you think they just adding a little sauce to it, that over-exaggerate?
Mayweather's response to being called jealous seems more like an act than real support. Saying he wants Haney to do well just to avoid being seen as jealous isn't true support, it's just a way to protect his image. Instead of truly being proud of Haney's success, he turns his good wishes into a tool to manage how people see him.
Son Devin, but he chose a different route, but still proud of him.
Absolutely. I want to commend you, right? Because, you know, Devin Haney, you know, I guess he in Vegas, but I seen you in the gym, and he's on a whole different promotional company, but you was showing him some things.
Y'all show love. Y'all really fans.
You was
y'all
working with him, you know what I'm saying? And it's a good chance that he might fight an actual fighter that you got, but you still had him in there working with him, teaching him things.
Me just giving him certain pointers, you know, just giving him certain pointers just to make him better.
Yeah.
You know, even it was good to even, like before, when I was able to even just move around with Devin, spar with Devin when I was 40 years old. That was like 4 years ago when I was 40 years old. I was able to move around with Devin, and me moving around with him in the ring, I knew he was gonna become world champion. So I'm just proud of him.
Devin touched Floyd up. That was right before the Conor McGregor fight. He was like 17, 18. How old was he?
When I sparred Floyd, I was 18.
Floyd didn't touch him. In retrospect, he's better than Floyd. He's better than Floyd. You know what I mean? He's on course to be better because he's better now at 22 than Floyd was at 22.
Even though it was at the end of his career, for me to be able to say that I've been in the ring with Floyd, I sparred Floyd, just because he didn't have to do that. I was a young kid, somebody that I always looked up to.
I do that too, but I know that he'd have whooped your ass if he could. You dig what I'm saying? Floyd ain't no punk, and Devin touched Floyd up.
Mayweather always says people are just jealous of him, but that excuse is getting old. He uses it to avoid taking responsibility for his actions. He pretends not to care about criticism, but his actions, like always showing off and praising himself, say otherwise. That's not real confidence, it's insecurity. People aren't upset about his money, they're frustrated that he refuses to grow or change.
Always remember this, jealousy, people jealous of you, comes with success. So anytime you're successful, people gonna be jealous of you. People in there always gonna like you. It's the same thing like my job. I still go there and be at my best. If you're doing good, they got something to say. If you're doing bad, they got something to say. So do what makes you happy. Because you see this jet, you see this private jet that we own? I got it because I did what the fuck I wanted to do. I made over $1 billion, you know why? Because I did what the fuck I wanted to do. Do what the fuck you want to do. The only thing we can do is take one day at a time. That's all we can do. No one is perfect. Every day we strive to be perfectionists, but no one is perfect. I make mistakes. I've said things that I shouldn't have said. When I was younger, I done things that I shouldn't have done when I was younger. I'm not perfect, but we live and we learn. That's a part of growing.
Even Adrian Broner, who was once known for speaking honestly, ended up supporting the story that helps Floyd. He admitted that Tank Davis beat Haney in sparring and that the video was leaked on purpose, which shows it wasn't a mistake, it was planned. Instead of speaking out against this kind of behavior, Broner went along with it, helping to back up Floyd's manipulative actions.
Did you ever see him spar any of them?
Yeah.
What happened? Who he sparred?
Y'all know what happened, man.
I don't know.
He sparred Devin. It's packed, it's hot. They get in there. Tank hit that nigga. He hit him, boom. Then he hit him again and he went out. I jumped in the ring. Because at the time, Devin is 17. It calmed down and they got back to working Tank got a little bit more fatigue. And once they kept going, Devin got the best of him.
Oh, okay.
But in a real fight time with 8-ounce gloves on, bye.
Bill Haney's words hit hard because they're true. Floyd hasn't been a real boxer for years. Now, he's more focused on being a business brand, chasing money by putting on shows instead of giving fans real, meaningful fights. Calling himself the face of boxing doesn't mean much when all he cares about is profit. True boxing stars fight for their legacy, their love for the sport, and the people who support them.
Tank doesn't want any of it. Why is that? I know you can't give...
Man, get off of Twitter, man, and knock it off, man. If you the face of boxing, then send over something, man. You know what I'm saying? Something respectful, like you're really trying to do this shit. Because every fighter that Devin with gets paid, man, the most money, man. Knock it off, man. That's bunk business, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we don't need you. Let the welfare feed you for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. Because that's where you're going to be at in the welfare line. You keep on the people, giving them the fake fights, talking about that we didn't charge $57. Listen, we going to give you the best fights, and we going to get all the people in there, you know what I'm saying, because that's what we do. And we pay the fighters. We give the fans an opportunity to come in. That's that old business model that you're going to charge the fans for some fight and that you the face of boxing because you just keep shoving it down their throat, man. The Mayweather era, that's over with, man. It's the Devin Haney era. That Mayweather shit over with, man. You hear me? Over with. Floyd ain't never did what Devin did at 25. Tank ain't did it, nobody else ain't did it.
Bill Haney also pointed out how Floyd Mayweather acts unfairly, showing off his billions but ignoring the people around him. Not paying fighters is already bad, but making fun of someone like Calvin Ford because of how he looks is even more disrespectful. Floyd's ego grows by comparing himself to others, and he uses his money to put people down. This isn't just rude, it shows that no matter how rich he is, he hasn't really changed or grown as a person.
It's personal between you and Calvin. Also, it's Tank's coach. Is it?
Man, I told Coach,
for those that don't know, Coach Calvin is Tank's coach, so I'm just audience.
And I said, listen, ain't no way Your fighter gonna be checking the money that y'all talking about checking, and Calvin gonna be looking like that. I told Tank them to pay him. I told him to pay him because, or we need to go on coach's strike around this because ain't no way Bill should be getting paid and Calvin shouldn't. And Calvin need to thank Bill for mentioning this shit.
So you saying Calvin ain't getting paid?
Yo, he said ain't no reason Calvin should be looking the way he looking if they making all this money.
Now that's the thing. They talk all that money talk. Can't be one looking good and the rest of the crew if you getting thoroughbred money. You know what I'm talking about?
Again.
Yeah.
A few months ago, Bill Haney and Floyd Mayweather were fighting on live, or not fighting, but arguing back and forth.
Yeah.
And Bill Haney said, listen, you know damn well Devin did this and Devin did that. He never lost in the gym, ever. And Floyd said, if you got an undefeated fighter in the gym, congratulations to you.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Floyd said, I never lost under the light.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm talking about.
Mayweather is bitter because he didn't get a big deal like Devin Haney did. Instead of being happy for Haney's success, he is said to have promised to block Haney's future chances. This isn't how a mentor or a legend acts. It's how someone tries to stay important by controlling others. Trying to stop Haney from fighting who he wants is just another way Floyd keeps him trapped. Floyd would rather ruin relationships than let someone else get ahead before him.
For some of y'all that ain't from the streets and don't understand like the politics of it, you know, that Bill Haney Floyd conversation was well overdue. They have been in the background, sneak dissing each other for a minute. You know, pretty much Floyd is upset that Dev didn't take the deal that he put on the table for him. And he say, okay, you don't want to mess with me, you don't want to take the deal, I'm going to make it tough for you. I'm going to go whisper and rain here. I'm going to make sure Rolly don't fight you. I'm going to make sure Tank don't fight you. You know what I'm saying? And Bill don't like that. Bill feel like it's some little backdoor stuff he been doing. And Bill didn't back down. It was kind of crazy how Bill went at Floyd. He said, I'm putting on, like, where your people from the streets that you put on? You know what I'm saying? Where your community at? Your real people. You know what I'm saying? So crazy.
Mayweather's claim that he bought a $42 million 0-cents skyscraper is a clear sign his image is based on lies. The truth is, he didn't own the whole building, which ruins the big announcement he made. He lied to keep up the idea that he has untouchable wealth, but when the truth came out, it broke another part of the Mayweather story. He sells a rich lifestyle that isn't real, using headlines to hide his money problems.
The biggest flexer in the culture, Floyd Mayweather, would take to Instagram to announce that he just bought multifamily units in Manhattan for $400 million, all right? He would say he got 62 properties exact, took a photo op, the multifamily units is in the back, and he would say this is money out of his own pocket, and he had no investors.
I love bringing the people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on the regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me. Guess what? You can do the same. It's all about making power moves.
He would claim that he purchased 62 buildings worth $400 million.
Floyd's move into cryptocurrency was just another scam, using his name to sell a worthless token. It wasn't about new ideas, just making quick money without caring about the people who trusted him. Fans lost money while Floyd made cash and left. This shows he doesn't care about loyalty or his legacy. He says if you earn a lot, you should enjoy it, but when your money comes from tricking others, that excuse doesn't work. Even after being caught, Floyd keeps spending wildly, showing he's not only proud but also shameless. It's not about celebrating success, it's about hiding guilt.
But you throw a lot of money around, don't you?
Why not? You can't take it with you. I mean, there's no Brent trucks pulling up at no funeral home. So, I mean, You gotta be able to enjoy your money, but make your money work for you.
Carpe diem, seize the day, live every day.
Absolutely.
That's Floyd Mayweather's strategy.
My strategy is I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. No matter how you look at it. Just because I may wear a diamond, necklace or a big diamond ring, because another guy he wear a ring on his ring finger, and he's no better than I am. He's doing the same thing I'm doing, but he's just sweeping his dirt under the rug, and mine is out in the open.
Money doesn't make people happy, but you've got a hell of a lot of it. And are you happy?
Am I happy? Absolutely. I'm happy because my children are happy. I'm happy because my mom is happy. I'm not happy because of the money, because I was happier when I didn't have the money.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and stay informed. Stay tuned for more updates, and let's keep our news accurate.